Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Cancer for the month of October 2021. So before I begin, I'd like to welcome everyone, especially everyone who's new to the Angel School community. And I'm just going to go over a few things. First of all, that's going on the channel. The first is to watch the second monthly angel reading for October 2021. This is the second one I've ever done. And so you'll want to go there and watch that first. I think last time I was able to post a link. So I will try to do that in the video below the video. And because it's very important, all the information for the month, because it will come back up for you and help explain some things. So instead of me going over to here, I may refer to it, and I'm hoping that you've watched it first. I will also be continuing my angel special offer, angel readings, for my half-hour, $77 half-hour reading. It'll be extended to 1 full hour. And so if you would like a reading with me, you would go to my website, theangelschool.com/services page, and that link is below. And there you would just select the half-hour reading as is normally written. Within 24 hours on the first business day, I will send you a confirmation email noting the special offer for 1 full hour. And everything you need is there. So I would just ask, since it's Mercury retrograde, to please immediately respond and let me know that you got the email. And then you can take your time getting your schedule to me. All right. One last thing. The format on the left, card on the left, will represent the card from the Major Arcana and the Archangel that you'll be working with for that month. And the Major Arcana deals with the major lessons, themes, or influences. The card on the right is from the Minor Arcana. It deals with the lesser lessons, the day-to-day activities. It's usually how you can see facets of the major lesson playing out in a shorter time period, basically. So this might also be messages from your guardian, well, meaning it will be a message from your guardian angel, but it might also give you advice about how to work with that major arcana lesson or theme. All right. So we always start by taking a deep breath and centering in your heart space. And I'm just seeing a chair, okay? And I have to tell you, Cancer, when I called up your energy, I immediately was on a higher level of vibration. So I feel like I'm standing on this very comfortable platform that's like, I feel like I'm standing on this cushion, a bubble, and it's very buoyant, and it's like a boost to life. And so, gosh, I hope you do have this experience, or you're already having the experience. And they mentioned something that happened or unfolded for you possibly in September. Some work, healing, as I'm seeing the Archangel Raphael, which is just indicating that you had a shift in consciousness, in your abundance consciousness. And it is allowing you to sort of vibrate in your life on this higher vibrational playing field. And so the energy is very buoyant and supportive. It feels like a boost. So possibly things should feel a little bit more animated in some way. Now, they were showing me that chair, and it was sitting outside, sort of on a slight hill, underneath some trees. And it gives me a sense that for you, like, to really take it all in, to really observe. It also gives me a sense that for you to notice. So I feel like things will be happening for you, but they want you to notice more. And as you notice, you will act more in alignment with that flow instead of jerking against it. So I feel like what they're almost saying is a little less effort and a little bit more attention, and then a little bit more, or then follow through with where your attention is guiding you. And it's something about caught. They wrote caught, like it's caught up. But I felt like it's like you're catching up, or you will be caught up, or you caught up in the September work that you did. It caught you up in terms of your path of alignment or ascension. All right, so let's take a look at the Archangel cards that you're working with. And here we have the Hermit, okay, which is really about tuning in and, you know, that inner reflection, the enlightenment. And now this is the Archangel Radleigh. And if you're just, you know, just so captivated by his lantern. And we were talking about this, I think in the monthly reading. And as we're now in the sort of the wheel of fortune, but this is what's drawing me back to this attention for you. What's going on is that and Archangel Radleigh has sort of this rainbow energy. As you can see that coming from the lantern. And it's like you have this more complete perspective, okay? And is something I'm feeling. There's a sense that you have a feeling, some kind of feeling about life, that your understanding has broadened. Like you know, there's more of the spectrum has been lit up for you in terms of sight. They're writing the word sight. So it's possible that, you know, pay attention to what you notice, what you know, how you visualize, and how you are able to focus that around you. I get a sense of notice the connection between even something you visualize or you think about, and all of a sudden you see signs of it all around you. Now, let's just say if it's a color, and then all of a sudden you think about this color, or you see a color in your mind, and then you start to see it everywhere. And that's a sign of alignment, that they're showing you this relationship between the inner realm and the outer, the realm of cause versus the realm of effect, and that relationship, that those of the spiritual laws. And so, you know, again, I saw the word manifestation for you before I started filming. And so you're going to be having this experience. And I feel like with this card, it's going to be almost not only just enlightening, but it's going to sort of, I can't find the word, but it's just something that's just going to just light you up with joy, you know? And so it just might tickle you sort of pink, so to speak, in the sense that you see these relationships and you see the inner workings. So that, because Archangel Radleigh's name means the secrets of God. And I feel like you're really going to see some universal mystery is going to be sort of revealed to you. And you're going to understand just how connected the world around you is to who you are, and how you're feeling and what you're believing and thinking. And it's a culmination of everything that is truly who you are and your divine expression. And that's going to be so important for you. Now let's take a look at the message from your guardian angel. All right, so we have the 5 of air, or the 5 of swords. And this shows someone taking advantage of others. Or it may mean that, you know, one person wins and another person loses, you know. There's always this dynamic. And we might have been focused on this in the past, where we thought, you know, there are those of us who win and those of us who just lose. And I'm stuck with my lot. And I'm feeling like this is something that has shifted for you. And if it hasn't, this is something that you're going to be working through. And that this new energy is going to bring up, because it's about integrity. Remember that in the monthly reading, in terms of manifestation, it's about that integrity. And our ego manipulates the love, the divine love of the universe, which wants you to have everything that you're deserving of and everything that you desire. And it wants you to understand that it's all balanced. You know, the universe is, everything is equal in the universe in terms of its offering. But our belief, the ego has us to believe that our lots are different. But once we believe that, because of who we are, that is what we start to experience. And this might be something that has held you back, and that a lesson that is still unfolding for you, that you started to get hints of it in September. And now at this turning point of the wheel that represented a turning point for you, you have an opportunity to really have a turning point, a shift with this kind of dynamic in your life. And it's going to be up to you to really pay attention to the dynamics that the universe shows you. So notice, that's why they're telling you to reflect. Notice how your thoughts manifest. Notice the most random things that you didn't even think was important, like you just thought of a color, or you thought of a person and they call. And this stuff keeps happening. This is showing you that the bandwidth of the universe is equal for every person, because each and every one of us is actually, whatever we're experiencing in the outer world is the result, the combination of what we've been holding within as an intention. And you can shift that by being clear about the intention that you truly desire, and that's in alignment with your soul and your higher self. Now they're writing something about they wrote numerical. So we have the 5 energy here, which is about, changes, challenges, right? Conflict, disruption. So there's going to be some kind of disruption to this energy, because this is something you're creating, and there's going to be a disruption to that. Okay, so the more that you try to hang on to that theory, you're going to find that things become a little bit less settled. And it's showing you the reality of what these with thoughts that the ego projects, what they're really causing, the kind of chaos they cause for us, the kind of drama they bring to us. And this is something you don't deserve. Okay? So this is going to be a really tough lesson, but there's going to be these blessings that are going to be revealed to you. And they hope that you enjoy the show, so to speak, the light show. And the light show would be sort of those opportunities, those happy things, connections, so that you will understand that the happy connections were created by you. just like the other ones were created by you. And now that you can choose which one you want to focus on, you can choose the higher vibration, the highest good, and live your life according to that. And don't give up, basically. Meaning, don't give in to this perspective. You know, they may have lost, but there's something that they're learning from this. Maybe this isn't the right environment for you to be in. Maybe this isn't where you thrive. Maybe you're forcing yourself to always being the loser in a situation because you're putting yourself in situations where your soul has no invested interest or intention. Your soul does not thrive here. This environment is not conducive for you. So why not start to put yourself in an environment? Why don't we do that? Because we are afraid that we're not worthy enough. And so we put ourselves in the losing corner because we know what to expect. I'm going to lose. And that's easier to accept than the possibility that you might be successful, but you don't have enough experience and know what it feels like to want it enough and to trust it enough. Okay? So I send you lots of love and angel blessings and wish you a beautiful month of October. God bless you.